Hi BookTube, it's Amy. I'm back with another mail opening today. So, turns out being cooped up in my apartment leads me to going on e-books a lot. And so I have about a dozen books that I expect to arrive anytime between today and 4 weeks from now. And a lot of it is really good stuff. And so a package just arrived today. And this is from Horizon Books in Toronto. And it was actually kind of funny. So Canada Post delivers a lot of the books that I order through 8Books. And it used to be, before this pandemic, that if there was a package that wouldn't fit in my tiny little mailbox downstairs, and my mailbox downstairs in my apartment building is, I don't know, like this high, that wide. It's really only suitable for letters and, really small books that come in that cheap plastic wrapping. But because of this pandemic, they have been delivering larger packages like this straight to my apartment door. My mail carrier actually comes up in the building, so I don't have to go a few blocks over to the Canada Post location and pick up my packages. But I was sitting here and I was reading Darling Lisa Ma, Letters to a Friend by Janet Flanner, and all of a sudden there was this loud shaking noise and my apartment door just rattled, and it sounded like my mail carrier had either tossed it or I think perhaps he sort of fumbled and dropped it. Perhaps he was holding a lot of packages, but all I hear was, "Oh, sorry." And that's how my package arrived. I certainly knew it was here because it startled me. But let's find out what's in this box, because I truly have no idea. But we will find out here. And I really appreciate the work of Canada Post during this time, making sure everybody gets their packages, making sure their mail carriers are safe. And of course, I can sort of justify to myself buying all these books with the fact that I'm supporting used bookstores across Canada and across the world by doing this. I've specifically been trying to order the books that I ordered on 8Books from Canadian bookstores. One, because it's domestic post, they're more likely to get to me in a timely fashion, but also I want to continue to support these used bookstores within Canada. And so we've got something hardcover in bubble wrap here. This is Fishers of Books. This is one I bought on a whim. It was actually fairly inexpensive, I think. I think the shipping actually cost me more than the book itself, which is often how things are. But this one sort of caught my eye. I know nothing about it, but it's certainly an interesting title here. Fishers of Books by Barton Curie. And it's got a paper label glued on the spine there. It's actually really heavy, so it's certainly a solid book. Oh, and they sent a bookmark here. It's just a homemade bookmark that they seem to have, printed on a home printer somewhere. Horizon Books, rare and out of print. 6 Brucedale Crescent, Toronto, Canada. And let's see. Fishers of Books, 1931. The Bibliomaniac's Wife. Well, that's a funny cartoon. She is tossing his books out of the upper floor window as the house is on fire, and he's down there catching them, and there's just a massive pile of books on the lawn. This is published by Little Brown and Company in Boston. Oh, it's got that musty book smell, which, yeah, that's probably not good for the book, but it certainly smells nice. It smells like an old basement somewhere. The beginning urge. Always are the beginnings of a book collector modest and vague, save in the case of an occasional Croesus or one of those restless mortals who suddenly emerge from an adventure in a bull market with a mass of winnings and not the ghost of an idea as to what to do with them. So this is, it's a book about books. Oh, that certainly catches my eye. The first illustration in here is titled Trollope Complete. So those are all Trollope volumes. And I don't know for sure, but I would imagine that those might be first editions of Trollope. Oh, this is going to be a fun read. I'll check in a little later. Once I start reading this, I might actually drop what I'm reading now to dig into this a little bit. And I'm just sitting here smelling chicken, and I'm remembering that I put in a stuffed chicken breast into the oven to reheat right before this mail arrived. I should go take that out.